Well, there's another video that I want to make with you guys. And that's the update for the YouTube guys for the free-to-play account. And of course, if you're watching on here on Twitch, you might be interested in as well. So, this might be the good time to make an update video for free-to-play account if you're watching this on YouTube. I appreciate the support. Leave a like, share, subscribe. Twitter, Discord, Twitch, all the links. Come say hi, come join us where the magic happens live. But we recently hit another milestone. We unlocked 3 tier 10s. So, as you may know, we unlocked Daring. We didn't purchase it because I wanted to invest the money into another tech tree line. Then we researched Minotaur. Again, didn't buy it because I wanted to invest the money into another line. We have Implacable fully researched with about 91,000 XP, as you can see here. Making our way towards Audacious, which we will skip, and we will go immediately to Eagle because you don't need any experience, you just need credits. Undyne is researched, but we'll never buy it. Hawkins is researched. Iron Duke is researched, and we have Hawk. I decided to go for St. Vincent as my first Tech Tree Tier 10 battleship. We haven't touched Germany, USSR. With Japan, we started going towards Harugumo for Research Bureau and simply Harugumo being amazing. I researched Mutsuki. I researched Hosho. And then I just went all the way down here. We are currently on Aki. It has a hull. It has range. It doesn't have torpedoes, but I won't even go for them. We have 25k. I could get them if I wanted to, but I don't need them. I'm going straight for Kitakaze. And in USA, we researched Dallas, right? And then we went down the Pensa line and we researched Des Moines. Recently, we finished Buffalo. We grinded it pretty much entirely in ranked. If you're new, I really wouldn't recommend grinding ships in ranked. But I'm not exactly new, so for the most part, I knew how to handle myself. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a big fan of Buffalo. In my opinion, Baltimore should be tier 9 and have a heal. Buffalo should be tier 8 without a heal. That would be a much better balance, in my opinion. But and it would make a lot more sense considering some things. But yeah, whatever. Again, didn't purchase it because I wanted to invest in other lines. And I believe that's it in terms of the ships we have. Yeah, we're currently on Aki, Hawk, Implacable. And I kept Jutland for ranked, which we just hit rank 1 in Gold League. First time this season, well, this season and entirely since we started the new account. If you want to farm gold and steel, obviously, ranked is the best way because you get about 800 gold and I don't know how many thousands of steel per rank sprint. You need 27 wins, which you can check here. These 4 are your goals. You want to go for 18 wins because you have 200 doubloons and blue boosters. You want to go another 3 wins, 200 doubloons, blue and green boosters. Sorry, these were green. This is green and blue. Then another 3 wins, 200 doubloons, more green boosters and camos you can sell. And the final 3 wins, more blue boosters, 200 gold and camos you can sell. So, if you're in gold, you want to get 27 wins. This is steel, this is gold and boosters. And then it's for 40 and 50 wins, you actually get Research Bureau. Not much, but, you know, why not? In silver is a bit different. In silver, you have 200 here, 200 here.
You didn't start with Hindi or Fletcher grind, and you call yourself a somewhat decent player, but I still love you.
Marayad. Yes, I know, Charlie. I know. Thank you for the dono. I actually postponed USDTs because gearing for the most part fell off. The Pan Asian line got the reload boosters. All these other DDs have a lot better and more guns and torps And gearing is just gearing, man. It's solid torpedoes and kind of weak guns at this point because the shells are too slow. The reload is okay, but it's really not that good anymore. If they would give gearing at least a heal, it would be a lot better. But I will probably go for it because in order to get access to Research Bureau, you need to have at least 5 tier 10s researched. We currently have 3. Which is Des Moines, Daring, and Minotaur. We are working, obviously, like I mentioned, towards St. Vincent, which is going to be one of the 5, I guess. Harugumo, which is going to be another one of the 5. And Audacious or Eagle, which is going to be another one, I guess, out of the 6. So that's our first 6 tier 10s that are going to get researched. Which are going to be first 5, I'm not really sure. In case you want to know if I have spent any money on this account, absolutely not. Gold is all from missions, campaigns, dockyard, personal challenges, free battle pass, and ranked. And we acquired 4,376 gold. No, I haven't joined. Where is it? Where can I actually see that? Hold on. I haven't joined any clan yet. That tutorial is gone and I haven't even joined a clan. Did I join a clan and left it? I don't remember actually joining a clan and leaving. Maybe I have for 100 gold. I'm not sure. Either way, I haven't connected my account to Prime. So I'm not getting Prime drops. I'm not getting Twitch drops. I'm not getting recruitment points. That's all still linked to my old account. So I'm not exploiting anything in any shape or form, and I'm not in a clan. As you can see, we are still clanless. We're not getting any discounts or anything like that. We have 30 days of premium from various different prizes that we acquired, including super containers. And we finished... Where would that be? Where would that be? Where do you get collections? That's a good question. Collections, here we go. We finished 3 collections entirely. This is the last one, but for this one we need to invest coal into purchasing containers. And we have finished 2.5-ish campaigns. Science of Victory is completed. 5 epochs of the Navy is completed. That bonus package for tier 9 still hasn't been applied. And now I'm doing hit hard, hit fast, hit often. We finished the first 2, and we are halfway there with the third one. And obviously we're going for Halsey. After that, I'm not sure which one of the 2 remaining ones that we're going to go. It doesn't matter. And in terms of stats, which I'm sure you guys are eager to find out, and how many games this whole endeavor took. Here's the achievements we got so far, in case that interests you. In ranked, no, that's gonna be in summary. So we played 241 battles in ranked so far, 196 in UK ships, which was pretty much Jutland, maybe Lightning a bit, and Jutland. And then the rest was played, I'm talking nonsense. This is UK ships. Yeah. UK ships: Jutland, Neptune, and Lightning, which was in bronze, I believe, tier 8. And with US, it was Buffalo. So those ones, 137 in destroyers, 104 in cruisers. I used rank to essentially grind my entire Neptune. Radar Neptune, horrible experience, don't do it. And grind the entire Buffalo as well. We have 66% win rate, which is pretty much the win rate I have on my old account as well, between 64 and 66, but that's in randoms. Yeah, you can literally see the ships I played with here, the stats, and in random battles. Sorry, 241 in ranked, Still only 3 in co-op. And another 381 in random. As you can see, I spent more time playing ranked because I'm farming gold and steel and researching my tier 9s that way than in actually random battles. And I pretty much used all the blue and green boosters I could find to grind ships from tier 1 to tier 9. And then I would use tier 9 without boosters, for the most part, without boosters, for ranked, because ranked takes quite a while. 625 total battles. Thank you, Gary. Win rate is 68%. I won't say I played spectacularly well. I threw my ship more times than I cared to admit, sometimes really embarrassingly. I got one-shotted a bunch of times, both in ranked and randoms. I had some really bad decisions. Sometimes I would get distracted. Sometimes I would just make a stupid call. I'm not exactly trying to farm my stats or present anything. I'm just having fun re-grinding the whole thing. And this is the stats that we got so far. This is all the ships that we played so far. And I guess our win rate with them. Seems like Pensacola has the smallest win rate. Lowest win rate. Because that ship, we had like 5 or 6 defeats in a row one day. And then we were done with it. And that's it. I don't really know what to tell you. I am not struggling with just about any resource in this game. Oh yeah, armory. My first premium ship is probably going to be Agate. I still haven't made my decision because it's an actual high tier premium, not a special ship. And I think it's a very good ship. And then I'm not going to need to keep any tech tree tier 9. I'm going to be able to sell them all, and I'm going to have a premium tier 9 to play with, for example, ranked. That's going to be farming me even more money, or credits in this case. You might be thinking, okay, you have 3 tier 10s research, but you haven't purchased any. Yes, that is true, but I have more than 20 million credits, and I have enough signals in my inventory to acquire anything between 19 and 20 million credits. I actually did the math with a calculator. Don't worry, I'm not talking out of my ass. So I could immediately go and purchase 2 tier 10s if I wanted to, and then slowly acquire money to buy some modules and all that jazz. If you play the game and you have fun, even if you're free to play and you start from scratch, you can acquire a bunch of steel, a bunch of coal, gold, credits. I even got some community tokens from some missions, I believe. Research Bureau points go very slow. This is the fucked up part. There's only one legendary Research Bureau module that I want. And that's the Des Moines one. And it's going to take me 19,200 Research Bureau points and 5 tier 10s research to even be able to acquire it. Unless I want to do the regrind, which I could do with my free experience. As I'm sure you've noticed, I almost have 1 million free XP. For the most part, I really try not to use it because I still haven't made my decision, made up my mind. What do I want to use it on? But it might have to be a regrind. I might have to do, like, the moment Research Bureau gets unlocked, I might have to do one double regrind, which is going to cost me about 648k, 50, something like that. And then purchase Haru, which is probably why I will not buy Haru when I research it. To acquire enough Research Bureau points to acquire the first legendary module for Des Moines, which is the only one that I really care about. In short, you don't really need to pay a dime to wargaming. Honestly, you really don't. I know there's going to be a lot of you who are going to be spending brutal amounts of money now. It's Christmas. You guys are going to want to reward yourself or reward the loved ones that play with you. There's going to be Santa crates. There's going to be Smolensk B coming back. There's going to be Kitakami. There's going to be 7 million ways for you to spend money and spend brutal amounts of money on virtual ships. And at the end of the day, truly, it's your money. Spend it anyhow you want. Just spend it smart. But you don't need to. You can acquire just about anything in game. Is port slot an issue? No, I actually have 19 vacant port slots. I have 5 ships. Don't ask me how I acquired Oleg. I don't know. I think when you level up your account to a certain level, you acquire a premium container tier 2 to 4. And I pulled an Oleg out of it with a 10-point Russian commander. Never played a battle on it. I was still not lucky enough to acquire any premium ship. Terrence, thank you so much for your prime. Welcome to the team, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Smolensk B is only an auction unless Wargaming changed the ladder. Yeah, sure. But it's going to be for some resources, I believe. What was I saying? I wasn't lucky enough to pull out of any black containers or special containers or super containers or anything like that. I wasn't lucky enough to pull any premium ship. I was hoping that with all the Arctic tokens, which are Voyage to the North Pole, these things, I was hoping that with all these things, I'm going to acquire a couple of Black Friday containers, which you could acquire in the armory. So far, I opened 2. And I didn't get a ship. That's the only important part. Which was a bit sad. Some campaigns give you super containers, quite a lot of them. Danny, thank you for 9 months. Appreciate the prime, my guy. I pulled a lot of super containers. I pulled 7 days premium multiple times. I pulled a lot of flags. I pulled some commander XP, some free XP. I don't think you pull camos anymore out of super containers. I actually pulled 1500 steel. I pulled some coal. No ships yet. I will make another update if that happens. And as you can see, I have plenty of resources everywhere. Haven't spent a dime. And there's another 500,000. I'm still researching some ships. The only camos that I'm keeping are a couple of these King of the Sea. Everything else is getting sold immediately because they're literally useless right now. And they do give you a lot of money. And here's all the signals. If you don't believe me and you want to do your own math, last I checked, it was almost 19 million credits. And to give you an example, 241 of these is 3 million alone. So there's that. So that's like my resources for dark days. In case I really get stuck with credits, that's where I can always go and sell a bunch of signals. Or if I decide to use them, I can use them. Note, all these 625 battles that were played pretty much exclusively without using any signals. I detonated a couple of times. Sure, it ruins that match, and then it doesn't happen for another couple of 100 battles. It's really not that bad. In terms of signals for everything else, man, once you get used to playing without signals, you realize you really don't need signals. I don't know. I only mounted signals a couple of times when I absolutely had to do it because tutorial missions asked me to do so in order to give you some rewards. And a couple of times when I had like a lot of blue boosters stacked on a ship, I would mount detonation flag and maybe something else to get like the best possible game that I can. Is this your original account? No, this is a new account. This is the account where I'm actually called Flambus. You can see I only have 51 karma. I only have like 650 battles in total. My original account is renamed user, blah, 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 blah. And I kind of stopped playing on it because I got so bored. I essentially acquired everything on it. And I had no reason to choose. I had like 600 something ships. There was no reason for me to pick any one of them. At some point, even your favorite and best ships get boring to you. And you're like, what am I going to do now? And then I had this idea one night that, I get grumpy, I get sick and tired of the game, I can get really pissed off and all that jazz. When you just have to focus on the negative things about the game. And unfortunately, thanks to wargaming and the player base, this game has way too many negative things to focus on. But if I have a drive, if I have a goal, if I give myself some focus, I usually don't focus that much on the negative things anymore. And then I get to enjoy. Like, for example, today was a great day. I've been streaming for almost 7 hours. We took a look at the dev blogs first, so that an intro, so let's say that took an hour. So for about 5-6 hours now, I've been playing World of Warships, and today was beautiful. It was a pleasure. I could still continue playing World of Warships. I could just go World of Warships all day. There are days when I want to rage quit after 5 minutes of the very first match. But there are days like these. So we ranked out. We got the first wins on our ships. They were pretty good. It was like between 10 and 15k each. It just felt good. Yeah, this is, you can see the progress on the tech tree ships that I currently have. Wow, the game is slow. Holy cow. Yeah, we just acquired range. Now we need to do this and this. And implacable is about 91. And Jutland is done. And I'm not selling it because I need it for ranked. To those of you who are not a big fan of watching, for example, carrier gameplay, understand that on this new account, I can only afford to really grind a couple of ships in the same time. Usually that's 3, 4, maybe 5 tech trees in the same time due to credits and time. And obviously a decent percentage of those games, at least while I'm trying to get the first win, is going to be that one carrier that I'm grinding. So yes, I did notice there's a very big amount of carrier games in comparison to before on my YouTube channel as well, but that's pretty much because I've been grinding it. And yeah, I'm sure once I get Eagle, there's going to be some Eagle games coming as well. But that is literally the only carrier I'm aiming to get. Because Eagle is truly unique in terms of grinding British carriers is a pain in the ass. I'm not really enjoying it. But Eagle is Eagle, right? A man's got to have lunch and relax. Okay? So, CV main confirmed? Yes, of course. Cooper, thank you so much for 42 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we're almost there. Once we research Audacious, we're not going to buy it. We're going to go straight for Eagle, and then that's it. In terms of future plans for this account, I don't know. I'm just having fun playing and researching stuff. I think the only tier 10 that I know I'm going to go for, it's only a matter of time, is truly going to be gearing. Because all the way to Farragut, including Farragut, this is one of the most fun DD lines in the entire game. Samson is amazing at tier 2. Vix, Clemson is brutal. Nicholas is good. Farragut's good. Then Mayan becomes a problem because of its horrible concealment, but pretty much every tier 7 DD in the game has a problem. And then you go to Benson and Fletcher, which are really good little destroyers, but unfortunately they've been power crept to shit. And then unfortunately, gearing is your major prize, which is not that good anymore, but I don't need to buy it. It's all about grinding it for the time being. Besides gearing, I'm not really sure. I was thinking about Yamato. Because Yamato is one of my favorite tier 10 tech tree battleships. But there are a couple of ships in this line that give me the willies thinking about grinding. This definitely being one of them. But yeah, so maybe Yamato and gearing. When it comes to Russians, I don't really have anything. This thing I will never play again. It's the most boring carrier ever. I don't enjoy these DDs whatsoever. I don't enjoy Russian cruiser line grind either. The battleships are kind of stupid. I mean, I don't know. And this client is dying. People tell me it's because you have 650 ships. Yeah, well, I got 5 here. So much for that theory. If anything, if I would grind anything, it'd be Nevsky. Because I think Nevsky is probably one of the best Russian tier 10 cruisers all around. That's a tech tree. Probably the most fun. When it comes to Germans, Hanover is probably my favorite top tier battleship, but that thing is fucking insanely expensive for this account, because it actually, I think I only played it like 1 or 2 games, but it has, if I recall correctly, good gun angles. C-52 maybe. Not that I think about it, I would probably grind all the things that I enjoyed grinding the first time as well. France. Oh, yeah. One of the next things we will absolutely grind is Marseille. I forgot that Marseille isn't a premium ship, that it's actually a tech tree ship. And this thing is absolutely amazing. This battle cruiser is... So, Marseille, Gearing, and Yamato. Those are going to be probably our 3 next, when we're done with the current ones. Probably our next 3 tier 10s that we will grind and eventually acquire. And then after that, it really comes down to just grind for the sake of regrinding. Because none of these other tier 10s really interest me that much. But hey, it's fun. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Come drop a follow on Twitch. Join me on Discord. Come say hi, follow me on Twitter and all that jazz. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.